What's up, Knights of X? Welcome to the second round for the main account Grand Arena. I blew it last round. I lost because of Lord Vader. I was so focused on the fun Santa team that I neglected and got complacent against Lord Vader. So I'm not going to do that again. I made some pretty spicy changes this round. Not stuff that I would recommend normally, but with this new discovery of this really cool Santa Rex thing, I could be way more versatile with what I place on defense. So I changed it up, and it looks like it's going to pay off a bit. Heading into game, 37-98. Not where I want to be. We keep grinding. We don't get discouraged. We keep going for the wins. Our opponent for today is Jay Ryan. They are representing the guild Refreshing 3 class. I have not heard of that guild, not going to lie. 14.5. Very similar ballpark with me. Tons of Relic 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5, 6. 6 Relic 10s. There might be more, but I'm not catching them. That's quite a bit. Data Crons. Very, very good. But everyone's going to have that. The map. Like I said, I went to meet the ball with my defense. Decided to take the Boba Cron off of Jabba and go for a traditional Jabba team to change it up a bit. I've said it every single round, so we're going to go back and forth with stuff. I said a very weird, very weird Sir Malicos team with remaining Bane. It got one shot. Put my first order on defense because I now have access to the CLS cheese. I don't need them. And then I decided to put my Pirates with Quiggold and OG Hondo on defense because I'm using my regular Hondo on offense. That's the craziness. This is what I want to talk about. This is probably going to be the thumbnail of the video. This is going to be, I think, one of the best splits you can do for Rey and Stranger, because the Stranger on defense right now is getting a lot of crap and getting trashed on. I think he's very good. I think he's a great character. He's not blowing everyone out. He's not unbeatable. And that's not a healthy meta. So we don't want characters that are unbeatable. But he's very good with Barriss. Barriss Cron. So I think this is going to be one of the strongest defensive teams that keeps the remainder of your other teams intact. So I was able to put my Ezra back on Ahsoka, and I was able to keep a still very annoying Rey squad intact with Luminara, and it got me a hold. So, and now my opponent's stuck. So this looks to be a very interesting split. Happy with it. And then up top, they're stuck on Lord Vader. Absolutely stuck, which I feel really bad for. But it's happened to me in the past, so this doesn't happen often. Most players around my rank walk through my defense, but we are getting some really good holds. Now, this could all go really poorly if I can't get through their defense. So, I got to deal with Stranger with Maul, Lord Vader, Queen Amidala, and Pirate King Hondo. And this one is with Quiggold instead. So, it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be more challenging, but it's going to be a little questionable. If that fails, then uh-oh for me. Bo-Katan up top. Nightsisters with old Daka. That's interesting. We got Pirates, and we got the Resistance team with Poe, which I'm probably going to do Old Republic on. It works so freaking good. But, alright. Got to get this started. I got an hour 15 remaining. I just streamed for 3 hours doing my ult accounts. So we're going to start with the Pirate team counter. If it doesn't work, I have to figure out plan B, which is probably not going to be the best option. But I got to see if the Grand Arena is still winnable, even if I can't get through the bottom wall. Let's go after it. Let's try to see if the cheese can work again and get the win. Okay. OG Hondo, Omicron, Chode Quiggold. That's his new nickname. Chode Quiggold. With a very good Data Cron. They have the Max Health Protection 3, the Wordy Pirate 6, and the Quiggold Chode 9. Offense, crit damage, protection, armor pen. I want to make this clear because I've been getting a ton of reports, which I appreciate all your feedback. And also, let me know down below if you guys like the new music for the stream. I forgot to mention that. If you guys like the music for the new Grand Arena streams, leave your feedback down below. I want to see it. I'm trying to change it up a bit, make it a little more hype, but if it's a little stressful, it's a little too loud, please leave all your feedback. Regarding this counter, the RNG is if the daze does not land on OG Hondo, because he has passive turn meter gains in his unique. So, I know we're not going right to the battle right away, but he gains 5% turn meter whenever character gains bonus turn meter. So he needs to get dazed. That's the RNG. That's why we have Captain Rex. This needs to be the comp for this particular counter. Captain Rex level 15. If you guys have seen my videos, you know the deal. I did it last round. This one has Quiggold instead. There's no Vane, so it's arguably going to be quicker. But if the daze doesn't land on Hondo, we are cooked. So, let's start slow and then do full auto. Okay, always here. This needs to land. It lands. Full auto. They should not move. Because he could take percent max health damage. So we'll have to get through him twice. So as soon as our Rex has aerial advantage, should be absolutely fried. See? I'm just going to go for him. We're going to go for OG Hondo next. We got the daze. He's gaining turn meter. Does he not have daze? Alright, he took a turn. I still think we're fine. All of that fed us debuffs. All of that just fed us debuffs. So he took one turn. He's gaining some turn meter. Okay, now OG Hondo. Essential. So, okay, they took a single turn. There are some turn meter gains. Get rid of Silvo. Okay, now we go all in on Pirate King Hondo. And you guys think this is going to be fair to set him on defense? I mean, I don't know. It's just, this is a turn meter-ish loop. It really is. They don't move. I always get a little nervous for some reason, just in case he does take a turn, but in all my testing, he's literally never moved. Never a single time. He actually took a turn! Oh no! He took a freaking turn! We was at 2 health! Don't die. Oh no! We gotta get through him twice. That sucks! So this one's a little bit more sketchy. He was at this much health, I jinxed it. Okay, get rid of Quiggold. He's at really low turn meter now, so that's fair, but I cannot believe he got the revive off. Come on, keep going. It's like almost a perfect turn meter loop. Almost. It got a little dicey on this one. It got dicey. 2 minutes on the clock. He should not get close to moving again. Look at the turn meter. If you look at the bar, the blue bar, it's really low, but Brutus is coming up. And if he does go, I think he prioritizes the second special, which is going to give us a ton of debuffs. Come on, man. That was ridiculous. We almost just threw it. If I didn't go for OG Hondo immediately, I was done. Oh my god, guys. Ugh, don't play games with my heart. Oh my god. That was crazy. That was crazy. He was that much health. No joke, that much health. And he brought everyone back. What a total D-bag. It works. It works. It's still like WTF moments, but hey, my plan is working. So, good stuff. So, as a result of that and me changing up my defense, I brought Pirate King Hondo on offense to deal with Lord Vader or some other annoying GL. Probably not Ahsoka or anything like that, but I think Lord Vader's my best bet. I think in the opening play, we all go down, but then we revive, so. Dark side buffs in a basic, wordy attacker 6, 416% armor pen. Absolutely insane. So, Pirate King Hondo, I've run this on my alt account. His AoE more than likely kills all my sides, but I revive them back. Dark side max health and protection 3, wordy pirate 6, armor pen, crit damage, and tenacity. So, I'm not going to get scared. He's, okay, or I outspeed. Do I just go all in on him? I'm just gonna go for the mass assist. He's dead. There you go. Never mind. I guess there's some cases where my Lord Vader's... You know what it is? He doesn't prioritize the second special in Squad Arena. He does the first special, so that's why. I was worried for no reason. We get Order 66. No big deal. Now we just are concerned about the banners. That's all I care about. 65s. That's the mini savior mechanic, I guess. It's quite a hit. Feels weird using him on offense. Feels so weird. But honestly, we might get used to using him on offense, because if this Rex cheese is working consistently, as well as the gas counter with the Rex Cron, then why would you put him on defense when he has potential to get full banners against a Lord Vader team? Which saves you Bane, which saves you Leia. It's like it's a total reverse sweep. So this was literally my intention to do this. So that was the easiest Lord Vader battle there could be. Less stressful. There's no Bane having to be used, no Leia, no Malicos team. Yeah, that's exactly why I did what I did, and no regrets. All right, call me crazy, but my opponent's hardcore stuck, so I could afford some risky, spicy plays. I took Salt off of defense to change it up a bit, so I kind of want to try him against Queen Amidala. I don't know. They have the stacking offense 3, which is kind of good for this team because they get a lot of buffs. It's kind of smart. 40 support 6, a lot of armor pen. I hope this could potentially work. I don't have Captain Rex. These are my Rebel fighters. Turn meter, 40 attacker, Biggs, 193% crit damage. I am hoping if whoever gets marked gets blown up. This could be a huge fail, so do not judge me in the comment section. This is a test. I want to see how this could perform. We could just get one shot right off the bat. We'll see what happens. Alright. Who's got the mark? That's a dead. Alright, not picture perfect. Because Padawan Obi-Wan could end our day. Yeah. Well. You know what it was? You know what it was? The armor pen doesn't help. But also, Saw Gerrera never got to his buff removal. He never was able to remove the buffs and get the blind. Because she increased our cooldown, so it just sucks. It just sucks. It was worth a try. I think it has potential. Just didn't align correctly for us with that removal of Saw Gerrera's special. I think it has potential. I don't know if I should submit that, but because a preloaded queen kind of sucks. Alright, I guess I'll submit. It was worthy of a try, I think. I think it has potential, but let's stick to what our original plan would have been. JMK, it's an easy cleanup. I'm not worried. I'm going with the max health protection. Same type of Cron, except it has a little bit less crit damage than the Wardy attacker. I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to see if I could potentially, you know, possibly use them on maybe defense. Is she going to increase her cooldowns? No. We'll go here. And we'll go here. Maybe this gets a kill. Maybe not. Nice targeting, bro. crazy. Oh well, she got the decoy back up. Not the end of the world. Unfortunate dodge. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's easy cleanup, extremely expensive. But, like, I want to save my Bane Vader for Stranger. I could do way cheaper counters, but I kind of want to save my Queen Amidala for the back, for anything there. So, that was kind of like my mentality there. Might as well go right into the next battle, while we're here. So, what I wanted to try is Bane with Vader against this team, just to see if it's any sort of consistency. I only have 2 options. Let's go for some damage. I think that's the way to go. 6 Omicron team with Maul. Max health protection, wordy attacker, lots of armor pen. So this guy went with the armor pen route. So not a bad call. Crit damage, armor pen, max health, attacker, Vader Cron. That's kind of like what... when I started out the stream, I was like, this is what I want to do. So let's go ahead and siphon here. And that's why. It's just not even... It's kind of why I didn't do the timestamp. I didn't make the separation for this one because I knew it was just an absolute joke. It's one of the higher banner wins that you can get with... Oh, we're close to getting the higher banner win. Maybe here? 68 banners with Bane and Vader. That's never a thing. So, yep, that's why I did it. I knew it was going to be an absolute joke. Bane destroys him with this Cron. And that leaves us with a 493, because we did drop. Let's see what's in the back. So, we got to deal with, Ahsoka with Watt, Rey with Ezra Barriss. So, I don't have my Kylo available for that. So, that's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. So, with Ezra in there, that causes loads of issues. So, that will not be as easy of a battle as I'd want it to be. So I got to figure that out. I do have Balin available on offense now for a Saw Gerrera team, and this team's absolutely no joke. So I don't need the full clear to win, but we're going to go for it because I don't want to lose. I want to get the full clear cleanly and not have any regrets. Okay. Let's try some crazy things. Let's try Gungans versus one of the best raid teams you could set this season. It is so jacked up. So this is a tough team to deal with, and not having Kylo available on offense is the downfall. So it made them get stuck. It very well could get me to get stuck because this is one of the best raid teams. Max health protection, wordy healer 6, high health, Barriss 9. Trying Gungans. Turn meter, wordy attacker, 187% crit damage. They don't have Kenobi, so there's no anti-crit besides the beginning with Rey's lifeblood. But if I use the Boss Nass second special, I can remove that annoyance. So over here, it's removed. Okay, I did apply the Omicrons recently. Alright, just need to be a little cautious, I guess. Let's go for Cal? I don't know. We have anti-revive in our... What do I just go for Barriss? I gotta get to another round of, like, heal immunity with, that buff immunity on the tank is not ideal. Because they can just target the generator. I'm not saying this is gonna be easy, because I don't think it will be. I wish she got Death Mark. Stop hitting the generator. That buff immunity is definitely a annoying problem to have. Not really getting a lot of crits. Alright. Oh boy. So bad. Oh yeah, this is an L. Not with Ezra in the lineup, I don't think. Definitely not with Ezra. We're going to have to throw GL Leia. Look at that. Wow. How is he attacking out of turn? Yeah, well, not happening with Ezra in the lineup, I can tell you that. Hard team. Might not happen. Might not happen. It could be a huge potential timeout with Leia, but I don't have a choice. We are going to move on for now. I want to make sure I can get through the top wall at least to get the ships and secure the win. So we're going to start with the Old Republic counter towards Resistance. They have the Poe focus data Cron, so that fear is annoying, but I think as long as I have a tank Cron, I'll be fine. I'm going with the max health protection and my highest tenacity Cron, 178%, because I feel like this counter goes downhill once your Zalbar gets stunned. So if he doesn't get stunned, I think we're fine. Because I think the tenacity is literally the most key thing. Even though, you know, that does hit hard, I think we'll be okay. All resisted. All very nice to have. Because they'll eventually go down to dots. So, as long as we just keep them here, we'll be in great shape. Look at that. I think Juhani gets a lot of really high damage. I have to focus on her mods a little bit more. Let's check out the turn order. Yeah, I think that's Juhani with the massive hit. So if you guys think the Old Republic Omicron is bad, I don't think it's bad. I actually think it has really good value. Annoying cleanse, but it's fine. I mean, it's just such an easy counter. Like, even if your sides do go down, you don't have to worry about a thing. My Juhani must be, like, negative modded in terms of speed. How is she gonna do? Let's see. Alright, it's not bad. She's at low relic, but I think if you bring her up to, like, relic 7, that could do a lot of work. Easy counter. Doesn't take away from any important team. Cannot wait for Satil Shan. Cannot wait to see what this team is gonna look like with Satil. Obviously, it's going to steal probably mission for, like, TW, but you might be able to keep two teams intact. We'll find out later on in the next couple months, but regardless, very solid team at the moment. Alright, so this one could be annoying. It could end up being an annoying defensive team because of the Relic Delta gap on a couple characters. It's a Relic 9 Bo-Katan, so there's a 4 Delta gap on my sides. And look at this. Max Delta Protection, Healer 6, 418% Armor Pen. Insane. So I'm going with Traya, a support Cron. I think it'll be helpful here. The speed up on a basic for more turns, Armor Pen, and Potency. I don't have the Rex Nihilist Cron anymore. I used it for Pirate King Hondo. So this is what I have to deal with. But the Armor Pen could be a huge problem. That's us removing buffs. Did I get any cooldown increases? Because I don't remember. I actually do not remember if we got a cooldown increase. I guess you're supposed to put it on him. Let's get some pain. I mean, she's got. They have it modded correctly. Oh no, we did increase cooldowns. It looks like. The heal immunity could be annoying. Okay, so we remove the buffs always, so it doesn't really matter. Ability block? Ability block? There we go. I gotta be careful with the counterattack, so let's just chill for a sec. I think I go for a BAM first. Otherwise, it's kind of risky. Ability block. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Actually, not a fan of this. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose a character. God damn it. Not Nihilist, not Traya. Who's going down? Oh, wait a minute. Nihilist, speed? Nihilist is gaining turn meter. Hold on. Oh, boy. How do you like them apples? Probably not doing the right play. Whatever. Just whatever. Oh, you decided to do something. The reason I want to get rid of him is because of the banners. Because the heal immunity is very annoying. They're all going to revive anyway, so. And the counterattacks from him do hurt him. but then he just heals at the same time. We are controlling this battle very well. It's just not going to happen on him, I guess. It's not happening. We're just going to just annihilate the entire team and deal with the banner consequences. They're just going to heal back, so there's like no point. Goodbye, Bo. Back to full health. Okay. I guess that's the mini savior mechanic on the level 6. We're going to end up one-shotting Paz. Just heal. Come on. Okay. Just let Nihilus go. Come on, Nihilus. She will go down, but she's coming back. Didn't have pain, misplay. Get rid of you. She's back to full protection, and she's gone. And I was gonna say, what? He's supposed to flee the battle. That was weird. That was weird. Okay. If we imagine we lost that battle because of that, like a bug. Not today, CG. Not today. Okay, throwing in a little bit of a spicy counter on this one. I have not seen Nightsisters on defense in so long. But here we are. Max health damage, healer 6, old Daka 9. High armor pen. I'm going to go with Bad Batch. We have synergies against the Nightsisters because we have immunity to plague. And we have an anti-revive with our leadership Omicron. Max health protection, attacker 6, high tenacity, 195%. I don't want to get stunned. We are going to get locked into heal immunity, unfortunately. So let me just do that for now. I know it's probably not the most ideal play. So if they can't revive, let's just get rid of the characters that are the most annoying. Good luck stunning me with all that tenacity. There's going to be a lot of counterattacks. It's the little savior. No revive. I shouldn't really go for her. I'd probably go for Marin next. That's annoying. Because I would prefer... Oh, that's a big hit. Get rid of Marin. Nice. We're going to get rid of Daka next because we don't want to get stuck with locked heal immunity. This loses target practice but gets us tanky stats. Big shout out to someone on stream that told me that. So it's hard to remember all the kits, to be honest with you. Can we stall this out for higher banners? Is there protection recovery? I do forget. It's fine. Trying to see if... Why do we have plague, by the way? Aren't we immune? Waiting for Omega to take a turn to do this. There we go. Now you have permission to die. It's a Bane quote, by the way, from the Dark Knight. And that turned into a 65 banner win. I knew that was going to work phenomenally against them. We have really good synergy against the Plague, anti-revive, and the leadership Omicron. So happy I saved them for offense. I will admit, I don't appreciate this team enough. And I know a lot of top-end players do. So when I have the time, I would love to be able to bring these guys up and running to a higher relic level, work on their modding, and try to get them and utilize them way more. What we're going to do now is get rid of the last team on the top wall, which is Pirates, and this one should be a no-brainer. This worked out so good for me last time. Max health, protection 3. Like, you know, the max health and protection level 3. Can't talk right now. Wordy Pirate 6, armor pen, and critical damage. Inquisitors, attacker Cron, speed up, lots of crit damage. They're gonna go poof. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I think SM33 probably takes a bonus turn. It's not the end of the world. Go here. I'm going to just... I want banners. I know that's probably stupid. But I don't think it's gonna matter. That's why. I still don't think it's a 65. Yeah, god damn it. SM33 is just a banner stealer because when you attack the leader, he gets a bonus turn. He's going to do his big poof ability. So, alright, he stole 3 banners. Whatever. Good job, SM33. Still beat you. Remember when I said I had Balin off of defense? So that was a lie. I still have Balin on defense. I must have messed up or messed up. Whatever. Messed up my accounts. I'm gonna try something different. I want to save some teams for the 2GL. So we're gonna try Imperial Troopers against Rebel Fighters. They have the max health protection 3. Wordy support 6 with protection and armor pen. I don't know for sure. I really don't. But basic, speed up on a basic. Wordy support 6, crit damage, and health. I don't know. I'm just trying things. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think I'm close to doing something right. I have to increase the relic levels on my Dark Trooper. Like, that's for sure. Needs to be. He's at relic 5, I think. Okay, well, there you go. Yep, Imperial Troopers are insane with the support Cron. They just get so much turn meter. Definitely gonna probably bring up my Dark Trooper to Relic 7. That's a nice. That's very nice. 65. No Balin. No other overpowered team. I got to use a team I never get to use. All because of a very strong level 6 support Cron. Good stuff. We're learning some new things today. I guess it's time to throw the kitchen sink at this team because I have this and an Ahsoka left. I don't know. I've not faced Ezra with Barriss. That's combining 2 giants into one team. So, was not expecting this, was not planning this. So, kudos to my opponent. It threw off my strategy. I don't think Queen Amidala is going to work against an Ezra. You saw the Cron before. It's all health. It's the picture-perfect Cron. I'm going with Cup and Echo. All supports. 4 support characters. Turn meter, armor pen, crit damage, support, all of it. I gotta get rid of Barriss first. This is all not guaranteed. None of it. Barriss first. I have to. Alright, that's damage immunity on a couple of not friendly folk. Okay. Cal Kestis is next. The great thing about this is I constantly remove buffs. And that's what we need to do, is remove the buffs from Ezra, and he got stunned, so that's even better. Let's remove turn meter. Heal immunity is our friend. That's another damage immunity. Why is this working out? Is this actually working for me? My voice is cracked. That's crazy. Why is this working out so well? It really is. This is actually crazy stuff. Get rid of the Inspire. I want to deal with... Oh, look at him with his stun. Cup is the GOAT. Freaking Cup. Aroni. Cup GL confirmed? Why is he smoking this team? Keep removing turn meter. Dude. I'm loving me some Cup. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm scared about this. I'm honestly scared. I wouldn't lie to you. I can't do it now. I have to wait. I gotta increase his cooldowns. Otherwise, it's not a smart move. This is the problem with Cal. Cal is such a problem when it comes to stuff like this. Because he's gonna snipe. She's gonna snipe someone. Unless I remove turn meter. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Oh, thank you. He's gonna do his thing. But I'm okay with it, because now, next turn, he won't have it. But this is where it gets dicey. Oh, Ezra's gone. I think we're playing this correct. Buff immunity here. OP cup here. Okay. I cannot believe this is working. I needed to do this first. It's somewhat working. We got rid of Ezra, who's arguably the biggest annoyance. Oh, jerk. I'm going to increase your cooldowns in a second, bro. 2 minutes left. I'm not going to increase his cooldowns. Okay, we survive with that offense ramp. Buff immunity on you. Kill you. This should be a kill. Okay. Did we have blind? Cooldown. I cannot believe this worked on Ezra. What the hell? If you guys don't know, now you know. I'm silly. Silly goose. Bye. I think Cup carried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cup is a freaking goat. Cup. I love that. I love that a lot. That was amazing. I'm not gonna get stuck. I am not gonna get stuck today. Okay, cool. I got 30 minutes left, and I still have to climb at Fleet Arena, so we're gonna go right into it. Okay, Ahsoka is last, and I want to try something a little bit different with this one. I'm not going to go with the Radish and Jin Cheese. I'm going to go with extra attackers to ensure I can get rid of her faster. I don't know if that's stupid, but... Watambor, lots of health, turn meter, you know the deal. I don't have Great Mothers available. Going with 3PO and Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum to synergize with more of the attacker Cron. Max out the protection, my highest health Cron. I have no more attacker Crons with damage, so... The extra health will help Leia, and the wordy attacker Cron will help everybody else. Would love a stun on... It's not happening. I don't think they'll kill our sides. I don't. Okay, Fulcrum got... Alright. If they have to start and do their thing, fine. Alright, Sabine is an annoying damage dealer. One shot you. R2. Blind is also helpful, except she gains all the Terminator back. Look at that damage. Alright, she'll get to ultimate. It's fine. Look at that damage. Kind of why I did this. Just trying to see. Trying some fun things. Sure. That can do a lot. Okay, it got the multi-hit to get rid of her protection, so that was kind of a big play. Blind. She can't counter. She will revive. Would like to get some banners back. She's hitting kind of hard. Alright, it ended up being a 63, but I kind of like having those extra attackers. It was kind of fun. So, that was the last battle. I'd say... What did I use here again? I'd say... I don't think that was a test, so I lost that fair and square. The Saw team was a test, but I think we're going to win. I think my opponent's stuck. So we're going to go right into ships. There's not much to really talk about, so it's practically Profundity on... My eyes are tripping. Profundity on Executor really quick, and make that an easy battle. You know what's funny, guys? I did a stream, like I said earlier, right before this. I was rushing and reading chat. I used my Rebel Fleet with Executor and not Profundity after doing a flawless character battle. So I might lose on my ult account because of a dumb play like that. Unless my opponent hardcore struggles on that account, I'm going to lose because of it. I just thought it was funny and I wanted to bring it up. Slowly picking them away. Fortunate dodge. Just remove the buff. Wow, no assist. Okay. All in on Xanadu. Hopefully we can get some big assist. Literally nothing. Okay. Big crits, please. That was ridiculous. There we go. Let's get some more of that. Very interesting. Good stuff. And that's nice and easy. Yeah, no brainer there. Nice, easy 76. That's an easy, obvious counter. So then here is obvious, and this one I just throw on full auto because this is just really, really easy. You just do Leviathan starting 3 versus home 1. They're going to do their opening play, get to some crazy reinforcements. But crazy, easy counter. Now, on the other hand, I've been doing some more testing with home 1 on offense, and destroys Malevolence. It's not even close. I did it on my ult account. They don't even move. It's the easiest thing in the world, and it's good value on offense. So for like early game players, if you're dealing with Malevolence in Grand Arena and you have a solid home 1 fleet, it's really good to have. Yeah, this is going very well. I'm not doing it on a full auto. I guess I should. I said I was, but it's just not hard. We're gonna miss. It's fine. We got the assist. Just want to get rid of the AoE damage. Probably would have went down anyway, but it's really fine. What was it? Ghost. Gone. And there you go. Okay, we'll get some banner recovery here, if we can. Let's see if Phantom's going to steal anything. Of course. Steal 2. I'm going to stall it out. Oh, I can't. I have to anyway. Alright, not happening. Stole a banner or 2. So it's a 75 or a 70... Yeah, 75. Doesn't matter today. But I want to get better at it. Because when it comes down to matches where I'm going to need to really banner pinch, it's going to be important. So for here, we're just going to do Executor versus Bounty Hunters. I think you only need one reinforcement here. Executor with Bounty Hunters versus Empire is what I meant. Simple. Wow, they didn't get any burning on us. That's actually crazy. 0 burning. Defender? Not the end of the world. I want to get counterattacked. This is easy. That was the easiest battle because we didn't get hit with burning. 75 again. That was a very good fleet. I have 0 complaints. Probably could have turned the Leviathan into a little bit of a higher one. Could have turned the same into a 76, but it's fine. Ended with an 18-18, which I will take for today. This is the rippling effect of doing off-meta on big teams. I was able to strategize, pick a certain mindset of what I wanted to do, and it worked out for me. So, I changed out my front wall, didn't do much about, maybe pulled some counters, maybe pulled some more expensive counters, and look at this. Ezra found his home again. Rey is still intact with a little bit of a less weaker Cron without Barriss, but still, you have to deal with the annoyance of the Luminara Cron, which is going to be giving tons of protection disruption. So I'm happy I had this available to slot in. She's only Relic 3 as well. So if I bump her up to 7, which I don't think is worth it, but if I want to use this Cron going forward, or if I want to use it for the next couple, metas and weeks, then maybe I'll consider it. But this seems to be a very, very good home for Stranger at the moment. 6 holds. So maybe he has certain hard counters, but if those hard counters are needed for other teams, it causes a rippling effect, and then your opponent is screwed. And then they got screwed over here against Lord Vader. So I was able to use Pyro King Hondo on offense, swapped it with another tough team with Kylo. So maybe Kylo pulled something expensive like Kenobi. So maybe they used Kenobi here. Maybe they used JML, or they were afraid to use JML. I don't know. Maybe JML was using Maz Kanata because they had an OG Hondo. It all causes a rippling effect. So I'm very, very happy with how this Grand Arena went. Imperial Troopers doing work. The Rex Cheese getting even dicey and still working. Hondo with that much health, and we still pulled out the victory. So guys, great Grand Arena, exciting round, and I'm happy I got the W. So if you guys enjoyed this content and you want to support me further, don't forget to leave a like for the algorithm and the growth, and subscribe to help support your boy Vex. And I'll see you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all.